In a small village nestled deep within the English countryside, there lived a widow named Margaret. She was known for her kindness and generosity, always willing to help her neighbors in times of need. However, Margaret had a peculiar companion, a sleek black cat named Salem, who had been her faithful companion since her husband's passing. One chilly evening, as Margaret returned home from delivering soup to a sick neighbor, Salem darted out in front of her, crossing her path under the light of the full moon. Unbeknownst to Margaret, a superstitious neighbor witnessed this and gasped in horror. In the village, it was believed that encountering a black cat's path under such circumstances foretold imminent misfortune. Sure enough, the following weeks brought a string of calamities to the village. Crops failed, livestock fell ill, and even the village well dried up. Whispers spread like wildfire, blaming Margaret's black cat for the village's woes. Despite Margaret's protests and assurances of Salem's innocence, fear and suspicion grew among the villagers. Desperate to lift the curse, the village elders gathered one moonlit night to discuss their options. Some suggested banishing Salem or worse, but Margaret vehemently defended her loyal companion, refusing to believe in superstitions. Just as tensions reached a breaking point, a traveling merchant passing through the village overheard their plight. The merchant was a wise and worldly man who had encountered many superstitions in his travels. He calmly explained that the true curse was not the black cat, but the fear and division it had sown among the villagers. He urged them to unite and channel their energies into positive actions rather than blaming an innocent creature. Moved by the merchant's words, the villagers agreed to put aside their superstitions and work together to rebuild their community. They apologized to Margaret and embraced Salem as a symbol of unity and resilience. As they did, the dark clouds that had loomed over the village seemed to lift, and prosperity returned once more. From that day forward, Salem continued to be Margaret's loyal companion, and the village learned to cherish their black cat as a reminder of their strength in adversity and the folly of superstition.